Hey, good people, just wanted to talk to you really quickly about the search for truth versus the search for confirmation. And what do I mean by that? So in our social media driven society, microwavable society, where things are so divided, people are so divided, we have such tribalism in our society right now, right versus left, up versus down. We see so many people who are regurgitating information that they've read somewhere or heard someone say without confirmation as to the reliability or the accuracy of the information that they're regurgitating. Let me give you two recent examples that we've heard that from. Number one was the Jussie Smollett case, and the other one is in regards to the Covington youth. And of course, we talk about some of the other issues that are occurring within our nation at the moment. And people just take what they see in the media, or they seek out media and personalities that will confirm their preconceived notions, that will affirm their internal prejudices, the internal prejudices that they have toward one group or another. So if they don't like white people, they're going to seek out a source that confirms their reasons for disliking white folks. If they don't like black people or Hispanics, they're going to seek out a source that confirms their preconceived prejudices as to why they don't like those groups, if that makes any sense. And there's a big difference between that and the search for truth. Going out and researching and getting the information for yourself, finding out what the facts are. So many people jump on top of stories without knowing the accuracy, and accuracy is important. It's not just about the heart of the matter or the heart of the individual that's reporting the information. It's about the accuracy of the information. So whether or not that individual has the right intentions or not, accuracy matters. It really does. I heard a politician the other week in an interview saying, well, it's not about the accuracy, it's about, it's about the heart of the matter. It's about what are the intentions behind what's being said. No, it's about accuracy, and accuracy does matter. So when the media reports things that are not truthful, and people pick that up and run with it because it fits into the narrative of a preconceived notion that they have, they're causing damage and creating more divisiveness in the nation. If people would take the time before they run out and report on stories or comment on stories or pick a side and find out what the facts are ahead of time, we'd be in much better shape, and we'd be much more unified as a country and as a people by doing so. And this is quite concerning, because the direction that this country is going in, with us becoming more and more divided, that weakens us as a nation. And where there is division, where there is disunity, the people will fall, the nation will fall. And we're headed toward falling as a nation because we're so disjointed and unorganized and ununified as a nation. We're headed toward destruction. We don't have to worry necessarily about other nations coming in and taking us out. We're doing a good enough job of that on our own. And I've said it in previous videos. If you spend all your time watching CNN, you spend all your time watching MSNBC or some of these other networks, your opinion is going to be shaped by what you're seeing on there. And a lot of the information, or a lot of the, I won't say information, but a lot of the commentary that's being communicated fits in with a specific narrative. It's not necessarily true all the time. It's based on opinion. And you know what they say about opinions and everybody having one, right? So I would encourage you, I would encourage you to go research and get the information, gather the information for yourself so you can speak about it or relay the information that you're receiving in an educated way, not where you're simply regurgitating stuff that you're hearing. Again, because that is a major problem that we're seeing. Too many people are regurgitating. They call themselves being original, but they're not being original at all. They're just regurgitating what they're hearing. What's popular, what's trendy at the moment, they're jumping on board and following that at the moment. And then when the next thing becomes popular and trendy, they jump on board with that. And they continue to regurgitate things that they have no idea what they're talking about. And so I'm encouraging you guys, before you open your mouths up, before you put things on social media, find out what the facts are. You know, when I was younger, I did have a tendency sometimes to do that, where I would just regurgitate what someone told me or what I heard from somewhere, but once I did the research and found out what the facts were, things changed. And I found out a lot of my alliances changed because a lot of people did not like what I had to say once I found out what the facts were. An example of that is with President Obama or other presidents. When I found out things that were factual and I would report them to people that were in my community, and they were not necessarily things that would paint that individual in the best light, I would get pushback because people didn't want to hear that because it didn't fit in with the narrative that they were pushing. Or maybe I was going to promote something that they were doing that was on point and something that was positive, and they didn't want to hear that. And so I would get pushback on that. And so you find more and more that the more research as you do, as you find out more of the facts, the less people that you have as allies, because the majority of folks don't want to know the truth. They want to know things that are only going to affirm what it is that they already believe to be true. Whether it's fact or fiction, they want to pursue sources that are going to affirm what it is that they already believe. So do your research, folks. Do your research. Find out what the facts are for yourself. And that way, at the end of the day, you'll always be in right standing. All right? Have yourself an absolutely wonderful day. I look forward to speaking with you guys again soon.